Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. What's going on, Tom? What's going on, Dixie? Smash the like button on your way in. Appreciate you guys for joining me. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad at all. Alright, guys, make sure you smash the like button on your way in. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Really quick, let's do a little breathing exercise. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Ooh. Feel better? Okay, let's get into it. Guys, hey, what's going on? Market's looking pretty chill. We got a little bit of a stumble, a little bit of a tumble, a little bit of a rollover and die. Was that a dead cat bounce? I don't know. I don't know, guys. It might have been. I legit have no idea. Keep in mind, the last trade war was a huge downturn in the markets, and it lasted 18 months. That being said, I don't think they have 18 months, because that would put us in the middle of next year. And that's awfully close to midterms. So, it's definitely going to be interesting. Interesting. I guess maybe it's not awfully close to midterms. That would be like, I don't know. I'm not good at math. You guys have witnessed my not good at math skills. Fahid said, as a bear, it hasn't dropped hard enough. Fahid has high bear standards, and he is our first place crowned winner at the moment of the daily close contest, so we have to listen to him. Let's zoom out really quick. We got our lower trend line, which is holding strong thus far. If that breaks, I'm going to start getting a little sketched out. I would probably call, what sucks too is that it's looking more and more possible. Bare minimum, I've been calling for 70K for a while because that touches this peak. And that would be perfect, in my opinion, for a bear target. You got some confluence here. It all checks out. That's also where this fractal takes you. I don't know where this fractal came from. Legit have no clue. Tom said might want to get those lungs checked. I was trying to make the inhale audible. And I didn't know how to do that without doing what I did. How do you make an audible? You have to go, and that doesn't sound calming. So I decided to go the comedic route. 73.8 is Mitch's target. Okay. Was that? Yeah, that's like the top of this. That's the exact same target. So I could see it. That's the first thing me and Mitch agree on. Besides the fact that we both love his mother. Bitcoin's currently trading at $76,477. Actually $76,519 at Binance, which I'm going to trust more than whatever the hell that other chart is. Let's take a look at our liquidation heat map. Do a quick refresh. Don't forget to smash the like button on your guys' way in. We have been increasing in subscribers, which is exciting. Still looking to be at 1,000 subs by the end of the month. For my birthday specifically, we are 143 subs away. I think we can do it. I don't know what's going to take us over. I need to, I guess, start publishing more static videos, probably, because that seems to be the biggest contributor to the subscriber count. Bitcoin liquidation heat map. Let's see, zoom in. We got a lot of liquidations here available to us. We got 77,190. We got 76,156. Yep. We got what else do we have? Big boy rate at 76,018. I'm a little bit all over the place today, guys. I don't know why. I had a digestive thing earlier and it freaked me out. 75,881. I'm like starting to show signs of like being in my 30s and it's messing with my head, man. 77,810. Represent. Detroit area code. Cool, cool, cool. And we got one more big one right up here. 78,292. Okay, let's just assume all of these are huge. Because this one, yeah, I'll take that one down a notch. We got a lot of liquidations available to us at this very moment. Are we going to hit them all? I have no idea. We usually probably just are going to hit the downside ones because I don't want to go down anymore, which means we're going to go down some more. Sue me. Bitcoin is down 3.55% on the day. Not looking great. Not looking bad, though. ETH is chilling, down 5.42%. Potential double bottom here on ETH. Looking good at 14.68. A little rebound. We had a nice wick down here showing that the buyers stepped up. Is that going to happen again, or are we going to get an indecisive candle? There is a potential forming divergence. Schedule run stream was fire. Dude, that was so much fun. I was just trying to sell some drugs to this people, and then all of a sudden it says under arrest. I didn't even know that could happen, and I freaked out. Oh, man. I was so scared I was about to get busted. Yeah, dude, that apparently there's so much more to that game. You could buy weapons and businesses and other like big buildings and stuff. Right now we're saving up to get a house, so we should play that again. Maybe I'll play it and I'll like upload a video of me playing it. Maybe that'll do better than the stream. The streams are doing decent though. Anyways, ETH chilling. I would like to see ETH get back above 16. Make a run for 1670, but that depends on how this double bottom plays out. A nice increase in volume. Sol is currently trading at 105.11. We got a bounce off of 97, 98. And just basically, it's holding 100, which is exactly what we want to see. Right now, it broke back above 102 and is retesting at the moment. It did reject off of the blue trend line, though. So we'll see if it can get back above that. Otherwise, that was a bearish retest. Dixie said, that was a fun game. I need to pick it up. Dude, it's $20. It's like early access or whatever. And the only reason I know about it, but obviously Zero DM'd me and told me that I had to play it, but I recognized it because I saw it on X. People were talking about the game, like it came out, and the day that it came out, it had sold like 20 million copies, or they made $20 million or some ridiculous amount of money. And I was like, damn, that's sick as fuck. Could you imagine being an indie game dev and you make this fun little game and you're like, this is cool. This is like whatever. I don't know if it's their first project, but let's just say it is, just for the sake of the story. And then you just make $20 million overnight. That's crazy. That's so badass. It's such a fun game too. It's so well deserved. I'm pretty greedy when it comes to my games. Like I like to buy cheap, good games. This game is well worth $20 already. Just in the 5 hours that I put into it. Anyways, Sol gonna bounce in between 102 and the blue trend line until it goes one direction or the other. Hopefully these aren't bearish retests, but we'll have to wait and see. We got a lot of retaliating tariffs and stuff going on, so it's getting spicy out there. We did adjust our fractal a little bit. Waterfly said, is it over? I don't think it's over, but who am I, man? This is technically my first full cycle from start to finish. Last cycle I got in, like, I guess I got in kind of at the beginning. But I round-tripped. I round-tripped hard. I made more money during the bear market than I made during last bull market. And that's because I'm an idiot. But we don't all have to be idiots. There's money to be made here too. We just got to find it. Total 3 though. We adjusted our fractal last night. And it's looking like we might, if that is the bottom. We adjusted it to kind of fit this narrative, this idea of that being the bottom. What if it was multiplayer? It is. I just blew your mind. Apparently it is multiplayer. If you look at the very beginning of my stream from yesterday, you can see the menu in the top right. It shows you can add friends. I don't know what that entails, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, total 3. Hopefully looking for a little bounce here. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know how much this fractal is going to hold up. I'm still got my fingers crossed. I'm like wishing, praying to Saint Trump that he can bless us with some crypto gains soon, but we'll see. ADA is down 4.76% on the day, currently trading at 55.79. I would like to see this continue to not break below the yellow trend line. If it does, it's going to get spicy. I've been calling for 50 cents and it hit 50 cents. If it breaks below 50 cents, it's going to get upsetting. SNEK is down 4.01% on the day, chilling at 23. Once this broke 30, I was just disappointed. I'm going to be disappointed. But that's not going to stop me from aping an irresponsibly large amount of my income into this coin. Because I am a psychopath. Joey said, "Sup, JJ?" What's going on, Joey? Long time no see, my friend. How are you doing? Mr. Roberts said, "Hello, Giggle Gang." Mr. Roberts, that's my other channel. XRP is down 5.49% on the day. A little bounce off of 157-ish area. Rejection off of the $2 zone. We'll see if that was a bearish retest. We did not. We did not fill this wick. Not that that's any kind of thing, but it is a thing. I'm very short the S&P. That's probably a good idea. Not gonna lie. I've been making some killer trades actually, which I'm hesitant to say because you guys are gonna be like, trade on the stream. But I've been doing like some set it and forget it trades when I go to work, and man, it's so nice getting home and just checking and being up like 30-40%. It's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. And they're not all shorts either. HBAR is down 3.82% on the day. HBAR kind of been killing it lately. It broke down to 12, got a beautiful bounce off of that. It broke through 14, through 15, retested 16, bearish retest. It got rejected, and it broke back below 1593. And it's currently making its way back down towards 14, but it's not going, I mean, it's going fast, but not too fast. It's on a 4-hour time frame, so we'll see if it breaks below 14 and then 12. But I don't know. My brain wants to say this hasn't been going down that far, but it has. But it's establishing volume in these zones, which it hasn't had previously, so that's good. Vahid said, "Can we see XRP?" Yeah, we just went through XRP. It's right here. So XRP had nice, beautiful support at $2. It hit it 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Third time it hit it. It got rejected off of 214, and then all this tariff stuff started unfolding and getting worse or whatever. It came to a culmination, and it broke down below $2, and it got a little bounce, actually technically around like 170, and then it rejected $2 once, twice, and is now starting to break down. Joey said, "Yes, sir. Been a long time. Hope you and the fam are well." We are, Joey. I hope you and the fam are well as well. Mr. Roberts said, "That's a good short today, Joey." And Jay Shear said, "No way." Yeah, I haven't seen anyone play the multiplayer yet, but I also have just been playing it myself. Yeah, HBAR looking okay. SWE breaking down. Kind of the same situation on all these alts. SWE's down 4% on the day, chilling at 193. Broke down through a lot of points of interest. Got a little bounce around 169, 175, and a rejection at $2 again, and is now starting to break down further. But it's got a lot of support zones, dude. SWE has officially like re-entered the area where it was less insane. This is where I thought it was going to top out, and then it just kept going. So SWE was one of those ones that did kind of like a Soul scenario where it just went completely crazy. Everyone was expecting it to flip everything, including myself. But it didn't, because I don't think we ever entered a bull market. Maybe I'm delusional, though. I will admit that. How's SNEK been? Also, is Nike dead? The pig, I think, is fine. The coin, I believe, is dead. And SNEK, I mean, it's not bad compared to where you and I bought it, but it's not great either compared to where everybody else recently bought it. Just have fun said, "What's new?" Not too much, just have fun. We're just chilling, enjoying this lovely Tuesday. I'm going to make it very vocal every single Tuesday. I hate Tuesdays. I don't know why. Every time I have a really, really bad day, it's on a Tuesday. And today was fine. Today was good. I'm not in a mood today. But historically, Tuesdays suck. And I think it's like a psychological thing. At least for me, Monday's the beginning of the week. You know, going into Monday, you're like, okay, I need to go to work the rest of the week. It's the beginning of the week. You know, you're like prepared for it throughout the entire weekend. Monday's the beginning of the week. Wednesday's the middle. That's hump day. Heck yeah, let's go. Thursday, you're like, okay, tomorrow's Friday. We're almost done. We're killing it. Friday's the last day, and it's payday. You're good. Tuesday's just a work day. There's nothing about Tuesday that's nice. There's nothing about it that's fun. You're not anticipating anything. You're anticipating the rest of the work week on Tuesday. It sucks. What if I said I thought it was Wednesday? You just blew my mind, JJ. No, dude, Tuesdays kill me. I like Wednesday. I do. It's a nice middle. It's the tipping point, the teeter-totter. Joey said, LOL, the pig is fine. I'm assuming. I have no idea. I don't know how long they live. HQZ said, anyone want to see my SNEK? Is Clint still alive? Yes, Clint is very much still alive. He doesn't come here, though, because he's lame and boring. He's like, I have supper when you're streaming. I don't know. It sounds like a bullshit excuse to me. Ondo got a nice bounce off of 67, and then it rejected kind of at a midpoint. It did reject off of 80, and it tried to make it back up there. Couldn't quite make it, though. It got very flat right here, and then started to curl down. Broke below 72 again, making another run for 67. If it breaks through that, then it's probably heading to 58, and then from there, breaks through 58, we'll have to look for some more points of interest to draw on the chart. We are slowly starting to leave the trading zones that we've mapped out for the past like 7 or 8 months, which is very interesting. Aerodrome still continues its downtrend. Is this a potential double bottom setup for Aerodrome? I'm not going to say yes. We did get a confirmed green dot on market cipher here. I don't know if that means anything. Something to keep an eye on. It is just a 4-hour time frame. Maybe you want confluence and confirmation from multiple charts. Looks like you're trying to get a confirmation on the daily. You did get a beautiful, what is that? That's like a bullish hammer candle or something like that on the daily, which is great. Jay Shear said, same, let's not participate in Tuesdays. Right. Dude, if I could just stay home and sleep, I would. Although, what kind of life is that? Maybe we need to live through the shitty Tuesdays. But yeah, Arrow, it looks like it tried right here. It tried really hard to get up and do something, but it kind of got pushed back down because it's Tuesday. What are you going to do? A lot of news in the market today. I'm kind of stoked to get to the news. We got 10 minutes until the daily close contest kicks off, so make sure you guys stick around for that. Kevin Stone said there is no bottom to this. You might be right. We'll have to wait and see. If there is no bottom, though, feel free to sign up to BitUnix and trade with leverage and short it to zero. Not financial advice, though. It is kind of fun. I'm just saying. Don't get liquidated, though. Getting liquidated sucks. I've been liquidated, I think, twice, possibly 3 times. The first time, I was not expecting it at all. I was, like, working, and I'm, like, doing my thing, whatever, and then I get an alert on my phone, and I look, and it's, like, liquidation, and I was like, oh, shit. And it was, like, during some big dramatic move, and I remember opening the chart, and it wasn't, like, devastating as in, like, I was pissed off. It was just kind of, like, disappointing. Like, I was like, oh, man. I don't know. It was like a gut punch, like when your favorite character in your TV show dies or something like that. It was one of those scenarios. I was like, oh. Render got a nice bounce off of 260, broke back above $3, and couldn't quite keep that level. It does look like right here, based on this confluence, and I guess support here. Resistance, support, or I'm sorry, resistance. So that line at 315 is relevant as well. We broke below that, broke below $3, bounced off of 260, broke back above $3, rejected at 315, broke back below $3, making its way towards 260 right now. Now, if I was trying to tell you that this was bullish, not that I am, I'm not. I'm giving you both sides. If I was trying to make a bullish case for this chart, I would tell you It got its bounce. It's waiting for permission. It couldn't quite make the 315. It's coming back down here to grab some liquidity, ask for permission at the halfway point, and then use that as a springboard to break to the upside. That is what I would try to sell you on. HQZ said, I have zero emotion when it comes to any of this. Oh, I'm like the most emotional investor ever. Money said, hello, what's going on, Money? TSU said, yo, good evening. Tom Selk's Goat said, the bottom is 0. And I think that's it. I'm on time. Yee! That's very exciting. Congratulations, everybody. Give Money a round of applause. Polkadot is chilling at $3.37. Potential double bottom scenario happening here. It broke below 378 and couldn't even get all the way back up there to reject. I'm assuming, I don't know, we can move that all we want, but it's kind of irrelevant. We're looking for a potential double bottom for a bullish scenario. Bearish scenario is to continue to the downside. Double bottoms, though, don't always have to be flat. It can go down a little bit lower, trick you into shorting, and then just blast off from there. CAS is down 2.94% on the day. A little rejection off of the orange trend line, which has been rejecting off of it. Did bounce nicely off of the purple, though. Money said, now I have to be up at 2 a.m. to participate since you changed the clock. I didn't change the clock, man. Talk to George Bush. Waterfly said, good luck on the contest tonight. I'm sitting out. Well, that's sad. Waterfly, you're in like 3rd place. Or 4th. No, you're in 3rd right now. But yeah, CAS chilling at 60. Keep an eye on that. Avalanche. I don't even know. Broke below 18. Couldn't quite get back above. And then it got a really nice bounce around 15. Break back above 16. And it's currently retesting. Tishu said, JJ, seems you know your way around Fu Manchu divergences indicator. Can you compare with Market Cipher B free version by Falcon Coin? Yes, I absolutely can. Can you remind me to do that after the daily close contest? Because we got 6 minutes. And I do actually want to do that. So one Jordan has used seems simpler. Yeah, I will definitely check that out for sure. I know this one's old for sure. Keep in mind I just recently got a smartphone. That's not a joke. I wish it was. SHRAP is currently down 9.45% on the day. This thing was, I don't know, it's violent. This thing moves violently. Are we getting a potential long-term double bottom on SHRAP, or is it going to continue to break down from here? If it does continue to break down from here, we're going to have to redraw some points of interest. It does have a big, fat, confirmed green dot here, which is usually a buy signal. But that is from April 7th, which is yesterday. So we'll see if that is relevant or not. Did I put that there? I think I'm good. Chainlink is down 4.8% on the day. A little bounce off of our orange trend line. Rejection at yellow. Break below green. And continuation to the downside. Is it going to continue to follow the orange trend line? Possibly. If it breaks below purple, then I'll be concerned. Doge is down 5% on the day. This thing got a little rejection off of the green trend line, which is a legacy trend line from all the way back in August of 2024. Probably making its way towards purple, around 11 cents. Not financial advice. Polygon Matic Pole down 3.64%. Looking for this to touch the yellow trend line, which sucks because that's way down here at 8 cents, which is 50% down from where it's at right now. Not financial advice. They could always front run and screw you into thinking that you're going to get a nice long position. Near is breaking below its orange legacy trend line from a long time ago, March of 2024. So we'll have to extend this out and see where it goes, and then we'll probably have to map some more support and resistance lines from the past. Is it heading towards bear market lows of 96 cents back in October of 2023? That's incredibly possible. I'm not going to count that out or rule that out. Chili's is down 7.09% on the day. Potential bounce off of the yellow trend line. That would be pretty sick to see. Currently trading at 3 cents, 3.5 cents. I would love to see it bounce here and then break it back above the green trend line right here, and then potentially the orange trend line, which may converge when it actually happens. Silver got a little bit choppy today. MicroStrategy got a lot of bit dumpy today. Damn, I was not expecting that. Although my fractal concept does call for MicroStrategy to bottom out around May and then start pumping from there. If it's the same exact concept as this, see, my idea was it's going to do this again. Everyone's going to be like, oh, what an idiot. Michael Saylor's so stupid. And it's going to take off. And right here's the same thing, just a different trajectory. There's a lot more money at play. It's going to do this, and then it's going to go like that. And right here, everyone's going to be like, Michael Saylor's about to get liquidated. What a moron. Bitcoin's a scam. And then all those idiots are going to go crawl into their mom's basement and breastfeed for the next 20 years because they're filthy poor and refuse to get a job. They will moderate our /Buckcoin, though, which will be the biggest achievement of their lives. DXY got a little indecisive today. NASDAQ got a little bit dumpy today, and the S&P got a little bit dumpy today. I did mention yesterday that while all this stuff got pumpy, they basically just filled gaps, which was my bearish case, which seems to be playing out at the moment. Bitcoin dominance is flagging out at 63.4% right now. I got a rejection at 64. I'm looking for 66 top. It did not take long for this thing to go from 62 to 64. So a break, especially if this is a flag of this. Oh, shit. To the upside would not surprise me, and it would probably be a really, really quick victory. Guys, the daily close contest is coming up in precisely 43 seconds, so get your guesses ready. If you are unfamiliar with the rules, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to assume that you know how to play. Bottom line, guess what you think the daily close price is going to be for Bitcoin on the Binance USDT chart. After that, I can explain the rest of the rules to you. Tishu said, yeah, and the placement of the green or red dots are placed differently unless I need to change any settings on it. I never change settings. I find it, I guess I don't find it weird. I find it weird when people change how indicators measure things. Like if it's an updated indicator, a different indicator, that's fine. But when people like customize the way that stuff is measured, that's getting a little too in depth for me. That's not worth the time that I put into trading already. At that point, maybe I'm just lazy though. Who knows, man? Who knows? All right, we got a guess from Shainamac. Jay Shear. Another input from Shainamac. Okay. Another guess from Shainamac. Tom Sellers, go Dixie's coming in. Copy. All right, let me get you guys in here now. Bitcoin is 76,445 and 17 cents. Jay Shear's trying to figure out, or Shainamac's trying to figure out what the hell he's doing. Shainamac. I meant 76,11109. Okay. Tom Selleck's goat. How is Tom? I kind of wish Tom Selleck's goat just typed bat, just nonstop. I legit would not ban that person. If somebody comes in here role playing as a random ass animal, not in like a kink kind of way, although I guess it's hard for me to tell. What if their kink is just like realistically portraying an animal? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a goat in the chat. right, we got Money, Mr. Robbers, and Fahid, our current resident champion of the daily close contest, with 11 victories under his belt. Pretty sick. In like a cool way, though, not a disgusting way. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got room for 3 more after Fahid. Tyler comes in. Room for 2 more after Tyler. Is Hoff's going to make it? I don't know if he's going to. He might be busy shopping at a thrift store or something for stuff to sell on eBay. Janek's coming in. I think we got 1 more. Oh, Mr. Roberts said, wait, I wasn't looking at the other guesses. I just jacked myself. You can change it. I might not honor your change. What am I doing? There we go. Jeez. What if I said, good luck all? Tom Selleck's Goat said, I'm not here for your amusement, JJ, but I will try to sell you a reverse mortgage. Okay. I'll take it. Not here for your amusement, JJ. That was a good one. All right, we got 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining on the clock. Waterfly is being a wonderful human being in the chat. Tom Selleck's Goat is shaming me. Mr. Roberts is realizing his life's mistakes. And I'm checking my beard for crusted up cheese. I'm just kidding. Tishu. I believe that's it. I believe we're at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is it. You did make it, Tishu. You did make it. Oh, we got a change from Tyler. Copy. Just in the nick of time, 31 seconds remaining on the clock. Tyler coming in with the change. Am I going to honor it, though? Yes, I am, because I don't think it was malicious. 18 seconds left on the clock. Any changes that y'all want to make, get them in now. There's a delay on YouTube, by the way. Poor Hoff. He's definitely not poor. He's poor in the contest, though, because he's not winning anymore. If you don't play, you can't win. Oh! Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Time is up for the submissions, unless you are a Cornerville Chad. If Digi shows up, he is a Cornerville Chad, which is tier 3, which means he is allowed to enter as an 11th person, and with 1 additional minute of playtime. Hoffs, I'm sorry, my friend, you are too late. There's already 10 entries. Unless you subscribe to Cornerville Chad tier 3 channel membership right now, you got 37 seconds left. The clock's a ticking. Tyler said it was in fact malicious. LMAO. Well, now I'm going to change it back. Is this evil? Offset, I was on the phone. Well, there's already 10 people. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Even if you're a Cornerville Chad, that's too damn bad. Money said, Hoffs, oh, why were you thrifting for meme coins while you should have been participating in the contest? Ooh, Tyler said, you can't remember numbers that good? Let's be honest. I don't have to remember them. YouTube chat remembers it for me. Okay, let's get these bad boys in order. Thank you, everyone, for participating. Make sure you smash the like button. Tyler said, fuck. That will be my first not honoring of the change. Maybe I will honor it, though. I don't know. There's a reason why I left both of them up there. Because it's funny. All right, Jay Shear, 76,340, 76,111, 76,350. Tom Selleck's Goat copy goes up top because he is extra bullish, and he's not here for my amusement. JJ. Dixie, 75,870. Copy. This goes right where it's at. Money, 76,408. Copy. Money is extra bullish. Here we go. Mr. Robbers, 76,333. Copy. You know what's really funny? I can just imagine Hoffs coming in here and like seeing some of these guesses and being like, there's not even any purpose to them participating. Because I know I would do that shit. Okay, copy. 76.5, 76.5, 76.5. Number. JJ number good. JJ good number. 76.150. Copy. 76.150. Some of your guys' guesses are crazy. 76.202. Copy. Okay, we got a nice spread here. And 75.855. That's going right there. All right, let's get these bad boys in order and confirmed. 75, 75, 855, 870. Those two are good. 76, 76, 76, 76, 76, 76, 76, 76. Okay, 870. Wow, I really fucked up somewhere. Nope. Okay, I'm good. I figured it out. 111. 150. 202. I wish I was joking. 333, 340, 350, 408, and 500. Okay, they are in order. They are 100% in order. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Money said even if he had 20, yours would still be lit. Oh, shit. Dropping truth bombs. All right, we are fully in order. Oh, shit. There's... What time is it? How long did that take me? There's only 1 minute left? Am I on crack? Why is time going by so fast? I guess it would be the opposite of crack. Would it be crack? I don't know. Does time go by faster when you're on uppers? I've never done crack before. All right, this is it, guys. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. Bitcoin's currently trading at $76,319.90. If it closes right here, the winner will be Janix, 322. Very close to Mr. Roberts. 24 seconds left on the clock. Hoff said Janix for president. Fahid said, Tyler, I got a pocket watch. Nice. What if Fahid just looked like the Monopoly guy? The whitest person in the world. 8 seconds left on the clock. Here it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The daily close for Bitcoin. $76,322.42, making Janix our winner. Congratulations, Janix. 76,322 and 42 cents. 76,322.42. Hell yeah. And Tyler wouldn't have won regardless. Congratulations, Janix, on your victory. Sometimes I forget how to do the contest. Guys, spam the bananas in the chat for our victor. Maybe I should change it from bananas, because sometimes I accidentally type ban in the chat instead of like searching for the banana emoji. It scares me. I'm like, oh. Because then people will be like, what do you mean ban? Who's ban? All right. Let's see. Let's add Janix. Mr. Roberts, I was so far away. Haha. It's closest without getting over. All right, let's add Janix to the board of winners. Congratulations, Janix, on your victory. And Janix at the moment has 4 wins. Really? Tyler has 10. Waterfly has 5. Okay, so it goes. Fahid in first with 11. Tyler and Hoffs in second with 10. Waterfly in third with 5. And Janix in fourth with 4. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, the most wins at the end of the year is going to get something. I don't know if it's going to be a big chunk of change, or if it's going to be some sick-ass merch, or like a combination of both. I feel like money should be involved. Like, merch is cool, But if you win the most wins throughout the year, I'd be kind of pissed if I just got a fucking cup for that. So we'll do something cool with money as well. Oh, look at that big fat spike down. All right, let's change it back to the 4-hour. Janix, congratulations. Let's get a drum roll, ladies and gentlemen, so I can give Janix their prize. Drum roll, please. Drum roll for Janix. The winner of the daily close contest on April 8th, 2025 is a jar of pickles. An entire jar of homemade pickles for your enjoyment. Congratulations, Janix, on your victory. You deserve it. Now sitting in 4th place with 4 victories under your belt. Wait, Tyler won? Nope. Tyler's change was not honored. Because he's trying to be sneaky. I said I might not honor changes. All right, let's see. Waterfly said, congrats. Money said, good game. Janik said, Mr. Robbers, I was so far away. Tyler said, would have been me. Janik said, dang. Fahid said, okay. Do we expect Asia to dump this hell or buy? I don't know, actually. Waterfly said, nice seeing a non-cheater win. Ooh. Tyler said, now I know why Hoff stopped playing. JJ just makes shit up. Fahid said, wait, I'm confused. I thought Tyler went over. Tyler changes. Money said, do you have small mini ones in the US too? We do have mini pickles, yes. They're delicious. They're like sweet and tangy. Loaf of bologna. Dude, I would take a loaf of bologna. Do you know how much money that loaf of bologna bread costs, Janix? Let's see. Let me see. How much is a loaf, an entire, is it called a loaf? Of bologna. An entire loaf of bologna. Ooh, 13 pounds, it would be $55. Butcher bologna, 4 pounds is $30. See, if you get like a fancy one, this one's $62 from Kowalski. It's like a local Michigan business. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess how much is the jar of homemade pickles worth? Tyler said, Fahid, do you want to go on strike? Fahid's in first right now. All right, let me check the chat. He said it's okay, Tyler. I went twice in one day and he counted it only as one. Fahid's in first place. Christmas Villager said, I think we're going down another 50%. Damn. Waterfly said, Fahid has a mini pickle I hear. Tyler said, Fahid, do you want to go on strike? Mr. Roberts said, unrelated, JJ. I've spent the last 3 days boiling maple sap. Nice. I did that one time. I almost got crushed by a tree that we cut down while we were doing that. It was a lot of fun, though. I learned the dangers of tree felling that day. The syrup was delicious as well. Fahid said, how would a strike work? LOL. We'd get fired. Yeah, you guys got to unionize before you strike. Tom said, stocks are dumping overnight. Fahid said, Waterfly, yes, it's spicy dill. Tyler said, Fahid, we just delete all other comments until we are deleted. Fahid said, I'm not that mean. It's a contest. Guys, don't be weenies. Gosh. Do we need another visit from our boy, Brad? Brad from... Where's Brad from? I don't know where Brad's from. Let's do it. Let's do another visit from Brad. What's up, dude? My name is Brad. It's like Chad, but with a beat. And I wrote this song. Because the S&P didn't set me free. My NFT is worth 0 ETH. 9 to 5 is my enemy. I'd rather be at home smoking tree. That's all I got. Peace. All right. What a guy. What a guy. Everybody loves Brad, except for his girlfriend. Congratulations once again, Janix, on your victory. Enjoy your jar of pickles, your homemade jar of pickles. It's actually made by Mitch Ray's mom. She was very nice. And sent me home with a bunch. Let's see. Render. People are saying overnight stocks are dumping. We got through all of our charts. Let me go to... That's fucked up, Tyler. How do you know he might actually be gay? He's very happily homosexual. All right, let me check. Okay, we got some news articles to go through. Waterfly said, my guess is next 10 days is Tyler +1, updated on changes too. Mr. Roberts said, cool, man. Fahid said, but I do admit changes are under JJ's discretion. I do think we could allow for one change, might help sometimes we make an error, lol. I mean, it is at my discretion. I specifically said, I don't think it's malicious, and he said it was. Haha. And I said, okay, well, I'm not going to honor it now. So, we play it out. Tishu said, can you check the indicator? Yes, I can. I'm going to go do that first, actually. Let's check the Fu Manchu Cypher B divergences versus... Oh. Okay. You said versus Market Cypher B free version by Falcon Coin. Okay. Oh. It's got the nice momentum wave. Okay, so yeah, let's compare them. By the way, you can do this too. The free version of TradingView only allows 2 indicators at one time. So you literally just favorite your favorite indicators right here. And then you can delete and add all the ones that you want. You just click this little down arrow right here if you can't see them sometimes. The ones that appear right here, though, you just click the little trash can. And you can add 2 at one time and whatever. Ryan said I'm late for trolling JJ hour. Damn. Money said wieners. Winers. Good thing. The Heat said Janix, you can ask Mitch Ray why he has me shadow banned or ask his mom for me. I can ask him. His mom. For a jar of pickles, the blood was shed. You'd imagine them actually fighting. We should do that, dude. If we ever do a meetup, if I'm ever get big enough to justify a meetup, we have to do a sketch where people like fight over the daily close contest or something, but we got to play it off like it's legit and have like 2 or 3 people do like candid camera like filming and then be like, oh my gosh, these 2 guys beat the shit out of each other over the daily close contest, and see if we can get it to go viral. I think that'd be so much fun. Okay, these 2 indicators. So it literally, to me, it looks like a gigantic momentum wave, and it's very nicely simplified. I almost prefer it. That one had 6K. The one that I'm using, where the hell is it? Has 20K. Okay. So the one I'm using, I guess, has more people. It's got moving averages too, I think. Yep. Plot. I don't know what half of this shit is, if I'm being totally real with you. Yeah. I mean, it looks pretty damn good. I guess my situation is it makes every green dot and every red dot are identical, whereas the Fu Manchu Cypher B divergences one actually has different like confirmed green dots, the yellow dots. You know what I mean? Not that they're anywhere even remotely reliable to any extent anyways. But I mean, like right here, if you would have been shorting here, you would have got screwed. Short here, you would have got screwed. Short here, you would have got screwed. Short here, you would have printed because you got the confirmed red dot here on cipher B, and that's where everything kind of started to hit the fan. So I'm not opposed to it though. I do like the simplification of it. It's a momentum wave thing at this point. This one down here, I would use this strictly for the momentum wave. I would kind of ignore the dots. And the momentum wave is a very nice part of it. I've been a notorious shit talker of CryptoFace just because of his like paid crap, but he knows what he's talking about. And I've been observing him on X and just to learn how to actually use his indicator correctly. And he talks a lot about the momentum wave, and there's a lot of information to be observed within the momentum wave. So definitely worth keeping an eye on. Chewy said, "Where's the orange dot?" Damn. I got that one. I get it. That's a good one. That's a good one, Chewy. All right, let's get our... Where'd it go? RSI back. And... Oops. Boop. Good to go. Good to go. Congratulations, Janix, once again, on your victory. Let me go. We got some news on X to go through. Let me check the chat really quick. Money said, "For jar pickles, blood was shed." Fahid said, "I tried talking to Mitch Ray and his Discord. The mods blamed YouTube. I just wanted to prove how profitable horse semen." Dude, people are so weird in their chats, banning people for like goofy shit. Like, God forbid you want to have fun. You could tell when they're like in a bad mood because they like lost some trades or something. Somebody says something like Chewy with "Where's the orange dot?" and I'd be like, "I'm gonna ban Chewy. That's so immature." Like, grow up. It's God forbid people have fun. It's so goofy to me. Janix laughing. Money said you could be bringing a jar of pickles on meet and greet. Ooh, dude, we gotta bring something relative to the daily close contest. That'd be sick too. Oak Tree said, "Catch my bonefly and buy ADA. Love JJ. Hope all is well." What's going on, Oak Tree? How you doing, man? Chewy said, "Where's the orange dot?" Fahid said, "Please don't tell me this is double bottom now. Haha." Tishu said, "Awesome." And Waterfly said, "Ban hammer." All right. What was I doing? Double bottom? Is it? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. It might... I don't know. I'm 50-50 on this. The idea of this being a double bottom. Because usually, from what I've seen at least, if it's a double bottom, the second portion is lower. I could see it doing one of these. You know what I mean? And then that would be your double bottom W. But maybe it does go up from here. Maybe that's the unexpected move, you know? Definitely, yeah. Oak Tree said forklift. Tom Salscoat said Brad's a double bottom. Money said, will there be alcohol? Just asking for a friend. I don't see why not. It's probably going to be at a place that serves alcohol. All right, let's see. We got remarks. Elon Musk directly asked President Trump to reverse his new tariffs. I thought that was super interesting. Cointelegraph said, Justice Department dismantles crypto unit as President Trump further reduces regulation of digital assets. How are they going to acquire... I guess maybe it's not the DOJ that handles it. It's law enforcement in general. Tishu said Polygon has no bottom. That much is honestly true. Polygon is a bottomless pit. And it's because they keep changing their damn name. I think that I've gotten to a point now where I feel like they just change it because they think that people think it's a new coin. And they think that they're going to get that like new coin momentum. It's the weirdest thing. I've never seen it happen that much. It's so crazy. This one was really funny. China to ban Hollywood films in retaliation for Trump tariffs. They're like trying everything that they can possibly do. Why would you ban movies? Crazy to me. Plan B said, even with today's low Bitcoin prices, on my on-chain indicators still signal bull market. So in my opinion, this is a normal bull market dip and not a transition from bull phase to distribution phase and then bear phase. I discussed this here. So this I thought was interesting because I have been saying for forever now that we never entered a bull market. But that Bitcoin kind of had its own little bull market thing going on. So technically, I'm still not wrong. Watcher Guru posted, South Korea says it will not fight back against U.S. tariffs and seeks to negotiate a new trade deal. Hell yeah. We got China responds to U.S. tariffs by selling another $50 billion in treasuries and keeps selling. Damn. Money said something. We look at Pepe. Can we look at Pepe? Yeah, we can look at Pepe. Let's go take a look at Pepe. Pepe is one of the memes that we have on our Memecoin portfolio. Ooh, potential double bottom action going on right here. So I did have a fractal that was looking for a little bit of bull, and it looks like it failed. So that's garbage fractal, which is a little bit sad. Now, points of interest, I like where it's at right now, because that kind of corresponds with all of this previous touches. You had a little fake out to the downside right here, which I would not. This is where it sucks because like sometimes those happen, and this is where everyone's like, well, if you lose this support level, then you got to sell, and then you end up selling, and it does this. So it's really tough to gauge because you could lose this support level again, and then it might do the exact same thing. But if you sell here, you're gonna screw yourself. So unfortunately, with crypto, one of the biggest things that you got to do is put yourself in a position where you're okay with holding it for forever in order to mitigate the risk of selling the bottom. Again, not financial advice. That's just, the way that it is. But it does seem to be at a relative area of previous support, which is really, really good. There's a lot of confluence here. You got 1, 2, even the break below is technically confluence, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's currently making number 7. And that goes actually technically 8. There's one right here too. That goes all the way back to March of 2024. Ryan said it's about higher time frames to close below support. I don't know if that applies here either. This definitely spent a couple of days below that. Yeah, see? It got sketchy for a minute, man. Couple days closing below support to fake out the bears. And that was a reverse BART. The people that sold down here, especially right here, but right here, pissed. So pissed. And then you got a nice retest and continuation. I guess you could sell here and buy back here. I guess that would be better than selling here. Or I guess it going lower. I don't know. It's the risk reward. You got to measure your own personal risk reward. Everyone's different. But I do like where we're at. If it goes lower, I would try to make an argument for this to be support, because it was support here and it was previous resistance almost right there. How much X was the last top? I can't see. The last top from where we're at right now, we're currently down 78%. If it goes back there from right here, you're looking at the peak of that wick, 361%. At the peak of a candle body close on the daily, 334%. So about a 3x, give or take. Blake said, is it just me or is there bullish div on the Bitcoin daily? Let's go take a look. Oh, pickles. Holy shit. Bitcoin daily, you are correct, my friend. Problem here is it's, I don't know if it's hidden or otherwise. Let me look it up. Hold on. It is, the price is lower and the RSI is higher. It is just regular old bullish divergence, which means it signals a short-term price reversal, which is great, but it also kind of alludes to the RSI continuing to go up while the price goes down. But the short-term implications are good. And, you know, divergence isn't 1000% reliable, so take it with a grain of salt. Right, said, I will beat the mathematics into you. 334% gain is 4.3. No, it's not. 300% is 3x. 334 is 3.3. What are you talking about? 100% is not a 2x. 100% is just what you have. 200% is a 2x. 300% is a 3x. 334% is a 3.3x. Beat the mathematics into me. What are you talking about? Yes, 1x is nothing. 1x is just what you have. One times whatever you have is whatever you have. What do you mean I'm wrong? Stop it. Stop. What is multiplier for 300%? The original value multiplied by 4, factor of 4. 200% of the original. 100% increase. 100% increase. So a 100x 300% increase is simply 3 times. Yeah. Yes. Same as increasing by a factor of 4. I don't think I don't think it makes sense, man. From where you're at, if you increase 300%, that is a 3x. It's not a 4x. That doesn't make sense. I'll die on the hill. You guys can call me stupid all you want. White House says additional. This one was crazy. 104% tariffs on China went into effect today at noon. They're just going crazy, man. Mr. Roberts said, where did I leave my phone? Ryan said, so 80% gain is bad? Who said it's bad? It's just not a 100% gain is 2x. I don't know how to explain it. Yes, thank you. Blake said profits excluding principal. A 100% gain is 2x, yes. 300% gain is 4x. I don't think it is. $300% gain is 4x. If I have 300% of my initial, then that's a 3x. Money said, I know what he means because you already had like the 1x. You only left with, yeah. You don't count your initial investment. If you invest $10, it gains 300%. That now means you have $40. 4x your money. But the gain is a 3x gain. You did not gain $10 more. You gained $30. So it's a 3x gain. Does it make sense? That's why you specify that it's a 3x gain. It's a 4x in general, sure. But it's a 3x gain. If I invested $1,000 and I made a 4x, I would not tell everybody I made a 500% investment. That doesn't make any sense. I made a 4x, 400% gains. You don't count the initial percent. If you invest $10 and gain 100%, it's $20 or a 2x. Yes. Here's how you started with 100%. A 100% gain equals 2x, you doubled your money. A 200% gain equals 3x, you tripled your money. I don't think it's a 3x. A 200% gain is a 2x because you... Am I confused? Am I that confused? I need to write shit down. ChatGPT has entered the room. You started with 100%. A 100% gain equals 2x. A 300% gain would be a 3x. Have I been saying it wrong my whole life? Not to mention the price of the asset went 4x. Blake said, I don't make gains, so it doesn't matter. Damn. I'm legit confused. Okay, let's finish going through our articles. We got yesterday, politician Marjorie Taylor Greene, that's such a weird name, said that people panicking over tariffs are losers and failures. Today, she disclosed over a dozen stock purchases, purchasing hundreds of thousands of numerous stocks. Purchasing hundred of thousands. I'm assuming of dollars? I don't fucking know. She bought when the market was deeply red. Unusual. 200% is 3x. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm going to fucking figure it out myself. Screw you guys. This one was really crazy too. Like the Wall Street, I think, is starting to retaliate against the tariffs. We got Microsoft cancels $1 billion project to build 3 new data centers in Ohio just 5 days after Trump tariffs. Licking County, Ohio will now lose roughly 1,000 jobs and $150 million per year in revenue for the local economy. 400 to 600 construction jobs and 540 permanent jobs were expected to be created at full operation of the 3 new data centers. Microsoft said it abandoned the $1 billion project after careful consideration of the shift in economic forecasting. If the economy improves, the company will continue to evaluate these sites for future projects. In the meantime, Microsoft will still own the land and use it for farming, creating no new jobs. Use it for farming. Farming what? Does Microsoft just farm shit? That's really weird. Imagine seeing a Microsoft farm. $120 billion VanEck just said China and Russia are settling energy trades in Bitcoin. White House says President Trump will not accept situation where Wall Street is allowed to run the country. And then, oh no, there's still plenty more. Okay, the yuan is absolutely disintegrating. Expect 8 handle if, I don't know what the hell that means, if tariffs go live at midnight. China has 3 options: concede defeat to whatever terms Trump demands, devalue the yuan by 20 to 40%, or unleash the biggest fiscal stimulus in history. We got Ivan on tech. China accelerates the devaluation of their currency. They need to do it to win the trade war. That's how they can boost their exports. Over 1 billion Chinese people were rushing to Bitcoin to protect themselves. I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. We got crypto lawyer James Murphy sues the U.S. Department of Homeland Security to force the agency into revealing who it believes is Bitcoin's creator, Satoshi Nakamoto. Then we got Marty Party saying tomorrow China reports new loans and their year-over-year M2 money supply. Look at the new loans previous and forecast 3x up. Wonder what the actual will be. I think they're printing like mad. We got MicroStrategy's latest SEC filing. They reported that they may be forced to sell Bitcoin. A significant increase or decrease in the market value of our Bitcoin holdings could adversely affect our ability to satisfy our financial obligations. Apple flies in. This is real. I thought that this was a meme at first. Apple flies in 5 planes full of iPhones to the US to avoid tariffs. That was freaking hilarious. And then the last one, we got the Colin T crypto thing. Bitcoin tracking global money supply like clockwork. It's still on track. Pretty damn good, actually, too. We got the little bounce, and then it's going to go sideways for a day and chop down again and do the double bottom, triple bottom, actually, quadruple bottom. If you count the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be crazy. Or 5, I guess. Is that how math works? All right, let's see. Congratulations, Janix, once again. I'm immensely bothered by this math thing. Tom said 200% is 3x 3-toed Marge. Bought some stonks. Blake said iPhone to 5K before ETH, right? Yeah, we should have just bought a bunch of freaking iPhones, guys. I will say I'm sitting on a stupid sized stockpile of Legos that I'm pretty stoked about. I don't know where the hell they're manufactured, but I'm pretty sure it's not in the United States, so hopefully I make some money off of those. Okay. I have $100. I put my $100 in something that's worth $1 right now. I have 100 of them. It goes up to $2. Now I have 200 of them. That is a 2x. Technically, it is a 1x gain. I've gained 100% of my money. So I understand that argument. Now, if I get a 3x, if it goes up 300%, it's now worth $3 each, and I now have $300. Is that even the right math? I don't fucking know, man. I think it's the word gain that specifies, because right now I have $100. If I get a 300% gain, then I'll have $400. So it's a 3x gain. I'm adding 3 times what I started with. Yeah, I'm not wrong. So 300% is a 3x gain. Okay, I feel better now. I feel better. I figured it out. JJ mind equals blown. It's my mind's not blown. It's just the way that it's said. A 3x gain. You 4x your initial investment, but a 3x gain, you're gaining 3 times what you had. He's yelling. This is how I talk. I'm Italian. This is legit how I talk. Tom Seller's Goat said, I see the steam coming out of his ears. My ears are really hot. 100% gain should be 1x. Right. Yes. But everyone were to argue it's 2x because it's 2 times what you started with. But that doesn't make sense. It's a 1x gain. Or in most circles you would just say 100%. But when you get 200%, you got a 2x gain. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to paper trade some shit to make it make sense in my brain. Oh, then it changes at 3x. I feel like it's already changed too much in my head. All right, markets are looking green, which is great. It's been a minute. since we've had green after the close. My poor fractal. Oh, actually, I don't know. Not looking too bad. I'm gonna shed to 2x my buzz. You're gonna come back with 3 times buzz? That shit's so confusing. So, if I guess I'm curious now, the multiplier, if it goes into like 4 digits, what X is like a 8,000% gain? Is that 800X? Or 80X or whatever? It doesn't make any sense. Money said 2X equals 100 profit. But yeah, if you would look at it from point of view, you already lost the money since you invested. You would have 200. What? What? I don't understand. The bear market's making me stupid. Ryan said, you buy Bitcoin at 20K. It goes to 100K. That's 5X or 400% gains. 400% gains? What? What is 400% of 20? 20 times 400%. Why can't Google do math? $20 times 400%. Where's the fucking percent? Is that even an option? Yeah. 80. Does that make sense? Does what I'm saying make sense now? Price went up 400%. No, it didn't. 20 times 500%. Oops. Is there fucking percent? 100. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Holy crap. JJ's right. Gains is messing us up. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I don't like talking about numbers for too long. I need to go to fucking therapy now. The therapist is gonna be like, are the gains in the room with us right now? Damn. Tom said 3x is 200% gains. Think of it as 2x 100% gain. I don't want to talk about it. If one more person mentions gains in the chat, this is fucking stupid. Oh man. What market turned red since we started realizing math is fucking changing. It's like Mandela effect math bullshit. My implant's malfunctioning. It's from the jab. The jab got me, guys. They jabbed the fucking math right out of my brain. Tom Selleck's Goat said, gonna head to the gym for some gains. Yeah, those are the only fucking gains we need right now. We should all go start working out because the market looks like poop right now. Oh man, math is obsolete. All right, thank God. 15x is how much percent? Oh geez, wouldn't it be 1500? Am I wrong? Let me look it up. I'm gonna Google it. I think it's 1500. How? I'm gonna do just 15 times 100, and that says 1500. So then, that's 15x. So then 100 times 15%? No. 1500. What? What did I say? Yeah, 1,500%. No. Hold on. You said it's 15x. I did 15 times 100. It's 1,500. And then 100 times 1,500% is 1,500. Now I'm yelling. Minus 100 you invested. Why would you minus it, though? You didn't specify gains. You said riddle for JJ. 15x is how much percent? You didn't say how many gains, how much gains. Please explain I'm new if you have 100 and get 100%. Is that a 1x? Simple math. 1x, 100 equals, so that's 1x gains. You 2x'd your money. Does that make sense? So we're all right. It just depends on if you put the word fucking gains in there or not. What a stupid conversation. I can't believe this has never come up on any other stream. This is important shit, man. Get my fucking tinfoil hat on. Damn. Oh. Absolutely out of control. Why do I feel like I'm right and wrong, and everybody else is right and wrong too? There's no winner here. I feel like everyone, we've all lost something today. Whether it's a little bit of dignity or a little bit of respect for me. Everyone has lost at least 1x something. Or 0.5x, we'll call it. Index said my brains are hurting me. So are mine. Look at this. 15 times 100 equals 1,500. 100 times 1,500% equals 1,500. Math is stupid. Oh, excuse me. And to that, I guess I'm probably going to call it. Let my brain rest a little bit. Money said Americans in their vocabulary. We don't have that problem here. I can't even read. We just say, I profited, let's go spend. I like that. That's a lot more simple. Simpler times. Well, we need to learn percentages and stuff because of the fucking tariffs that everybody's about to pay. So, we'll resume the lesson tomorrow. Until then, make sure you guys study hard, get some sleep, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Or get drunk. Yeah, that does cost money. But anyways, as always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Smash the like button on your way out. Share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. And I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.